Hello everybody and welcome to the wonderful world of deck building in Yu-Gi-Oh! So, how do we start? Well, first off, you see this search function right here? You can search turtle and you'll find the star of your deck right here, Turtle Bird, with 6 stars. You know what, let's start off by clearing this deck. Oh yeah, so, got 3 turtle birds. Got 6 stars, so you know, it's a 1 tribute monster, meaning you have to have 1 monster on the field and you have to sacrifice it to bring him out. Or it. Yes. You have all sorts of search features available to you. You can search by categories. Your 3 categories are monsters, which are your attackers, defenders, effectors. You have your spells. Let's see, we got Turtle Oath, which is a ritual spell. And let's see, I know there's no turtle traps. Interesting. But there is a gravity bind. Look at that. And yeah, so what I suggest, and I'm not even joking, is literally just like look through all the traps and spells and, you know, see like, oh my gosh, this looks amazing, and then form a strategy around that. Or, you know, base your strategy around Turtle Bird. That's what we want. We want you guys to incorporate Turtle Bird into your strategy, even if that means like using it for an Xyz summon or a synchro summon, or, you know, something to bring it out larger. But, you know, bringing it out on the field, it's not a must, but like hopefully you do that. Or, you know, you could soup up your Turtle Bird with, where is it? United. No, it's a spell card. United, we stand. Which allows you to gain 800 attack and defense for each face-up monster you control. The other thing you guys want to be aware of when building your decks is speed and draw power. I mean, it's not 100% thing, but you want to think, I want to stack my deck with spells and traps that when I come face to face with a situation, I can handle it in some way. Some basic things to remove spells: Mystical Space Typhoon. Regeki was recently unbanned. That eliminates monsters. You can have one of these. What else? Mere Force, which is a trap. A really nice one. And that's unlimited. That's the other thing you guys want to look at is the ban list, which I will link in the description as well. There's that. Like literally there's so much that goes into deck building. You want to have a balance. You don't want to just have all level 6 monsters, otherwise you won't be able to get them out. Nor do you want to have a bunch of super weak monsters, unless your strategy is built around that. Hell, you could have all normal monsters in your deck and have spells that fit that situation, like... where is it? This is a nice spell for normal cards. But yeah, like, honestly, like, there is no limit on, like, how you build your deck. It just, you have to incorporate these 3 cards, because, you know, it's a Turtle Bird tourney, and we're all going to be making deck engines based around this. Everybody is going to conform to this same, having 3 Turtle Birds. Every other card, it's their choice, essentially. Now, there are cards we want to avoid, and there is a very good reason for this. And that is Yugioh the Forbidden One. Yugioh is a win condition, and recently it's been made really easy to get this thing out. All you have to have is all 5 pieces in your hand. Sounds like trouble, but not when you're just constantly drawing out your deck. So we don't want people to just splice in Turtle Bird and run Yugioh, because that sucks. The other thing we don't want, where is it? No. No. OCG, TCG. Search. Give me a sec. The other thing we do not want in your decks are any cards under limit OCG. The reason being is these cards are stupidly broken. And they haven't really, you know, made it past like ban lists and stuff like that. And they don't coincide with the TCG ban list. Let me find like a really crazy card. Is that a card in the OCG? I guess not. But there's a bunch of cards that are just OCG only. Let me find some effect monsters for you. Like, what the fuck is that? Creator, God of Light, Super Heavy, DD Magical, DD. There's basically a bunch of cards that haven't even made it to the US. Like, what is this? Red Eyes, Tracer Dragon, Saber Shark. But yeah, just don't use OCG. It'll make things less complicated for the tourney and that. What is it? Sakaribo. So yeah, if we see any OCG cards in your deck, you'll have to remake it. The other thing is, deck submissions will be due by October 30th, and we will probably start the tourney November 3rd. The way the tourney, well, that'll be in the tourney discussion video. But, essentially, you know, you want, it's really hard to explain because it's like, there's so many things you can do with the deck. Like, it's like I'm asking you to paint a picture and teach you how to paint a picture. How do I teach you how to paint a picture? I don't know. Like, it's limited by your creativity and your creativity alone. Do you want to focus on attacking people? Then you want to look for, you know, strong attackers. Get this out of here. So yeah, you can look OCG, TCG, all. But if it has OCG under it, just don't. Yeah, just search TCG. There you go. Just search TCG and you'll be good. Yugioh signing deal. Let's see, what was I looking for? Oh yeah. What the heck? Oh, it's because I have spell selected. There. Because you can't have a spell with 3,000 attack. That's like, what? Let's see, look. You got 3,000 and... These are all TCG cards. What if we search normal? Find nothing. That's not good. Just search all and make sure it doesn't have OCG in the tag. That way you'll get, you know, Blue Eyes White Dragon and that. But if it's OCG only, then no. Just no. Let me see if I can find that one monster. God. Yeah, see? It's tagged with OCG. We do not want OCG cards in the tourney. Because a lot of them are really broken. And they haven't made it to the TCG ban list yet. So there's that. What else? You know, there's different traps. There's normal traps. There that you can activate, you know, in response to like anything. There's continuous that are active all the time, like Gravity Bind. Level 4 or higher monsters. But honestly, look at this. If I just don't even specify a name, look how many traps I get. I get 1,116. Now, I'm not telling you to go through all 1,116, but, you know, give it a glance, you know, see something you like, throw it in your deck. And please, 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 no net decking. Please don't look up on the internet, you know, a deck or whatever, and just splice in Turtlebird. We do not want that. That is a big no-no. If we like start seeing like, you know, common cards in your deck that coincide with like a tournament style deck, you know, from like some winner of some tournament or something like that, we're gonna ask you to remake your deck, or yeah. And Anon is going to be you know, looking over all the decks. I I honestly don't know what to tell you, cuz like I'm not the best deck builder. It like all comes down to what you want your deck to do. Cuz there's burn decks, there's aggro decks, there's decks with style that, you know, focus on getting one thing out or something like that. There's a lot of good staple cards. There's like Swords of Revealing Light. I'm just gonna throw out a bunch of interesting staples. Wait, that's banned now? Oh wait, no, that is banned. Yeah, I'm thinking Pot of Duality. Yeah, see, excavate the top 3 cards, add 1 to your hand. Pretty nice. And then shuffle the rest back into your deck. But if you think about it, it's a 1-for-1 because it's a spell card and you just used it. You used the spell card, you know, to get something out of your deck. There's Call of the, where is it? Call of the Haunted, which allows you to resurrect a monster, but this is attached to it, and if this card dies, the monster dies. If the monster dies, this card dies. There's Torrential Tribute. There's Dark Holes. And like I said, it's all about, you know, balancing out your spells and your traps. But it honestly just comes down to what you want your deck to do. You should definitely test it. There is a bot that I will show in the interface tutorial when the server is working, because right now the server is down for whatever reason. It happens every now and then, you know, with everything. Server maintenance, etc. You can search by sets if you know what type of monster set you want. There's a bunch in here. Like, look at this. That thing is barely going down. There's XX Sabers. Those are pretty fun. Elemental Heroes, if you like fusions. Masked Heroes, Destiny Heroes. Earthbound Immortals are pretty cool. Like, seriously, there's so much. There's so much in here to work with. I expect a lot of creativity, guys. I expect you guys to do amazing things. You see, you have monsters like this, and you need monsters to support them, so you need, let's see, oh yeah, level 4. And there you go. You got monsters with like 2,000 attack, 2,000 attack. And yeah, I know Turtlebird isn't the greatest card, but hey, it started all of this. And I thought it would be a fun idea to throw it in a deck and make people work with it. It's quite the brain buster, really. So there's that. You know, you got all these, but they don't really have effects. So they really don't stand on their own unless you're just going for some sheer brutality. When combined with stuff like this, you know, there's this card that attacks and it's switched to defense position. Seriously, guys, just look around all the cards. Hell, even make a water-based deck, you know, around Turtlebird. There's some really nice water cards, like, this card's fun. But you don't have to use, the examples I'm showing or anything. Your decks could be completely different than anything I'm showing except for these 3 cards. You must have 3 turtle birds in your deck for, like, especially for it to pass verification. You must have no OCG, and it must conform to the 2015-716 TCG ban list. So you want to make sure that this is checked. Make sure, to name your deck Turtle Bird Rules, and save as, and there you go. There's your deck. It needs 40 cards. We also have extra decks. What are extra decks? Well, those are for your, let's see, your synchros. So we get Stardust Dragon out. Oh, because he's not level 4. He's level 8. There's Stardust Dragon. And you'll notice that you can't place him in the regular deck. You have to throw him in the extra deck. Per the rules of synchroing that are explained in our dual tutorial. So yeah, you need a tuner and a non-tuner, and they must equal 8 stars. So Turtlebird is a 6-star, and then you just need a level 2 tuner, and you could have a Stardust Dragon. All sorts of extra deck cards. You can have up to 15 of these, and you can only have 3 of each card. So there's that. Side decking if you want to, because matches will be best 2 out of 3, as well as a loser's bracket, but you must stick with the deck that you verified with us. And we're going to record all the duels to make sure that, that's followed as well. Hopefully everybody, just follows these rules, and we have a lot of fun with this tournament. If not, so yeah, like, you could, like, tech Stardust Dragon and swap it into your extra deck. So let me show you how that would work. So I'm dueling, I lose my match, and then I decide, oh, well, it's best 2 out of 3, so I want to swap. Let me do something better than that. There. So I want to swap this out for this, and you could do that, and you can have 15 cards in your side deck to be even more strategic, to plan ahead in case, your strategy isn't going well, and you want to be more effective with whatever you're doing. I hope this has helped, because honestly, like I said, the sky is the limit, and then I believe pendulum monsters are also, no, they're not extra, they go in here. Cool. So yeah, pendulum, 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 pendulum. And those will be explained on a later video. But for now, I hope you guys have enough basics to work with, and you can start building some decks. We should have, the rest of the tutorial up soon. Until then, start building your decks. There's a link in the description to submit to Anand. You basically just need to upload your deck to some file sharing service and link it where it says deck. And then Anand will be able to take the links, click them, and then download your decks and verify, that they are correct. Let me quickly figure out how to get the deck list, because I know people have been asking about that. Okay, yeah, it's just as I thought. Literally, all you have to do is go to where you put Yugioh Dev Pro, and go to the decks folder. Click that, double click that, and then you'll see, Turtlebird rules.ydk. That's .ydk file extension. So you'll just want to upload that, and then Anand will be able to put it into his Yugioh Dev Pro and look at your deck and verify that it is correct. Hope this tourney goes well. Hope everybody has fun. Hope this explains a lot. I know I didn't like build a deck or anything like that, but it takes a lot of time to, you know, actually just, you know, structure together a deck. I guess I could show you a deck that, you know, they have, because I haven't started working on my deck yet. So yeah, this is a Dark World deck. It focuses on discarding cards from your hand because that special summons these monsters. So yeah, you know, you have lots of level 3s, level 4s. You have a nice extra deck, because extra decks have become a major part of the whole Yu-Gi-Oh dueling scene. And there's the Allure of Darkness, draw 2 cards and banish 1 dark monster from your hand, which is a pretty nice draw card. There's Maxi, draw 1 card. There's all sorts of things that you can play around with. I hope this has been helpful. I know I'm not the best at explaining things. But there really isn't too much to building a deck, you know, once you get going, once you familiarize yourself with some cards and find out what cards work and what cards don't, why they work and why they don't. So have fun, guys, and happy deck building.